In the high-stakes world of professional football, every practice can feel like a proving ground, especially when two teams with something to prove come together. For Drake Maye and J.J. McCarthy, this week's joint practices between the New England Patriots and Minnesota Vikings offered a golden opportunity to showcase their growth. And boy, did they deliver some moments worth talking about. But here's where it gets controversial. As these young quarterbacks rise, how much patience should fans and coaches have with their development? Let's rewind for a moment. Last year's NFL draft saw 6 quarterbacks selected in the top 12 picks, each carrying sky-high expectations into their rookie seasons. However, reality often has a way of humbling even the brightest prospects. Take Maye, for instance. The 3rd overall pick found himself stepping into an unenviable role after being named an injury replacement for the Pro Bowl. Unfortunately, his debut season was far from smooth sailing, as the Patriots stumbled through a dismal 4-13 record. Meanwhile, McCarthy, drafted 10th overall by the Vikings, had barely any time to make an impression before a torn meniscus sidelined him entirely. Fast forward to now, and both players are showing signs of progress that could signal brighter days ahead. During these joint sessions, they've demonstrated flashes of brilliance that have left fans buzzing and analysts taking notes. This kind of hands-on experience against quality competition is invaluable for young quarterbacks, giving them a clearer sense of what it takes to succeed at the highest level. On Thursday, McCarthy stole the spotlight with what might be described as his best performance yet during training camp. His passes were sharp, his decisions decisive, and his ability to thread the needle in tight coverage turned heads, especially during red zone drills. According to Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, McCarthy's standout plays weren't just luck. They reflected weeks of hard work on refining his technique. There are throws where you need precision, O'Connell explained. Some require touch, others demand velocity. He's shown he can adapt based on the situation. One area McCarthy has focused on is varying the speed and trajectory of his throws, a concept known as layering. Instead of firing every pass with the same intensity, he adjusts depending on defensive positioning and receiver routes. On Thursday, this skill shone brightly when he dropped a perfectly placed ball to Jordan Addison in the back corner of the end zone. It was a throw that showcased not only his arm talent, but also his growing understanding of the nuances of quarterbacking. "I believe I'm one of the most accurate quarterbacks out there," McCarthy said confidently. "It's about focusing on every single rep and making sure I'm getting better each day." That mindset has earned him praise from teammates like tight end T.J. Hawkinson, who noted McCarthy's maturity beyond his years. "He doesn't act like a rookie," Hawkinson remarked. "The way he commands the huddle and discusses strategy shows he's thinking at a higher level." While McCarthy dazzled on Thursday, Maye put forth a solid effort earlier in the week. Facing off against a Vikings defense notorious for confusing opposing offenses, Maye delivered several impressive deep throws. However, consistency remains a challenge for the Patriots' first-team offense. Their struggles became evident on Thursday when Jonathan Greenard and the Vikings' relentless pass rush disrupted play after play. For Maye, protection issues underscored the importance of having a reliable offensive line, a unit still working to prove itself under new leadership. "It's simple. We need to give him time," emphasized center Garrett Bradbury. "Whatever amount of time he needs to develop, we're committed to providing that." Under the guidance of rookie head coach Mike Vrabel, Maye is being pushed to step up as a vocal leader both on and off the field. Vrabel, celebrating his 50th birthday amidst the grind of practice, isn't shy about challenging his young quarterback. "As a coach, I always want more," Vrabel stated. "It's not about what's lacking. It's about meeting players where they are and helping them grow." Maye seems to welcome the added responsibility. "I want people to push me," he admitted. "If I'm not showing enough initiative or impact, I need someone to hold me accountable. I want to do more for my teammates and help elevate everyone around me." So, where does all this leave us? Both Maye and McCarthy appear poised to take significant strides in their sophomore campaigns. But will it be enough to silence critics? Will their respective teams provide the support systems necessary for sustained success? These are questions worth debating, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think McCarthy's accuracy and poise will translate to regular season dominance? Or will Maye's resilience ultimately define his legacy with the Patriots? Share your opinions in the comments below.